back to Don't Stress the Wedding Dress. My name is Flo, I'm an independent bridal consultant, and I set up Don't Stress the Wedding Dress to help brides who are starting their search for their wedding dress, to take the stress out of the situation, to explain some basics and to just make the whole process a little bit easier. So welcome to the second video in my series Wedding Dress Styles Explained, and today we're going to be talking about different skirt styles. Now, skirt styles are really interesting and they're a very important part of the dress. Your skirt style can make a massive difference if you want something big and poofy like a princess, or you're looking for something a little bit more elegant and chic and a bit slimmer, or if you're looking for something to show off your curves. There's a whole different range of different skirt styles that we can be looking at. Again, just a little disclaimer, these series and these videos all focus on really narrowing down the most important and the most common types of different styles that I've seen when I've been working as a bridal consultant. As always, if you've got any more questions or about different styles, please just drop me a comment or a question below and I'll do my best to answer. So off the back of that, for these skirt styles, I've come up with 4 basic, very common types, which we're going to explore. So let's start with the first one, which is the straight style. So for the straight style dress, this is pretty self-explanatory, as you can see in this picture. The dress just tends to fall straighter, so it will come out either maybe from the waist or from the bust, and it's a very simple, very clean line, just straight down. There's no fuss there at all. The second style that we're looking at are fishtail and mermaids. Now these ones are quite similar, so the idea is they come in close around your hips and they hug into the knees, and then they flare out from the knees just like a mermaid or a fishtail. Fishtail styles tend to be a bit closer in, they hug tighter to the knees, as you can see here, whereas the mermaid do tend to be a little bit looser, so you've got a little bit more room for movement. These are a very traditional, quite popular style, you've definitely probably seen them before. They can really show off a figure and they give a really interesting flair. They can be quite dramatic style dresses, or they can be quite elegant and refined, so there's a massive range within them. Just focusing on the 2 different styles, fishtail, mermaid, they come in close and go out at the knees, and that's basically all you need to know. The third style, and probably the most popular style that I had brides asking for, is the A-line. So this one is poofier from the waist and it's going to give you a proper skirt. You can play with the levels of poof that you want here. They aren't massive, they can be quite narrow, they can just fall gently but give you a bit more volume than a straight dress if you want a proper skirt, and they are that really nice option if you're not quite ready to go to a ball gown but you do want something a bit special and something that looks traditionally like a wedding dress. So lastly, we've got the ball gown and the princess dresses, and these are pretty self-explanatory. They come in the name, they're ball gowns or princess style dresses. They've got really big skirts, they've got a lot of floof underneath them, and they're going to stick out from your waist, they're going to go out quite wide, and they create real movement when you walk as well. These are some of the kind of things that people either love or hate. Some people can desperately want one, other people just want to stay completely clear. It's completely up to you, it's personal choice. They are beautiful and they do give a little something extra, but if you like the idea of something with a big skirt but you don't want something as big as this, then you're most likely going to be looking towards an A-line, so that's just something to bear in mind. Okay, so that's my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you wanted to come back next week, I'll be continuing with my series Wedding Dress Styles Explained by looking at different necklines. So please like and subscribe and come back to watch that. In the meantime, if you have any questions or comments, please just drop these below and I'll do my best to answer them. And thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you next week.